hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a cross-out video for us today, guys. Now, in today's video, we are going to be going over quite a unique playstyle in cross-out. Basically, we've got a cannibal build. I don't know how else to describe it. I guess a ghoul build, you could also say. But the entire idea is that we are going to be benefiting off of dead enemies and their carcasses. There's two points to this build that will work that way. So firstly, we've got the gun itself, which is called the Thyrsus, I believe. I imagine it's something out of like Greek mythology, but I'm not too up to date on that. So I believe it's called Thyrsus, whereby you will have essentially you'll start with 10 single shot rounds, and then once those 10 rounds run out, you will shoot each barrel individually. So it's got a 4 shot staggered type of deal. So bang, 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 bang. And then you can recoup that single shot by essentially standing next to the carcasses of enemies, and then it will recoup, which is kind of interesting. It's a really interesting playstyle, to be honest. I was playing it today, I really enjoyed it. The second part of that is the cabin, the Cronus. Has the same deal whereby instead of recharging shots, it will basically heal everything on the build, or everything that's attached to the nodes on the build, when you are standing next to a carcass, and then when you leave the carcass, it will keep a 30% sort of charge, kind of like a battery. So you can, even when you're not near a carcass, then you can still heal everything up to 30%, and you actually start with that 30% heal, which is nice. So the cool thing about the Cronus is that if you are stood next to a carcass, you can fully heal everything that's attached to your nodes, which is amazing. Doesn't matter if it's at 10% health or 90%, you can just sit next to it while your gun, your engine, everything basically heals off of that carcass, which is really, really cool. In terms of the build itself, we have essentially everything that we could put on the Cronus, we've attached to the Cronus. So we've got the weapon, we've got the engine at the front, we've got the reload module, and we've got the jockey at the back. So 4 different things will be healing from our perk, which is really, really cool. I was playing the build today, and honestly, it did really well. The Thyrsus is not a very meta weapon at all. You hardly ever see them in this game. The main reason for that is because their damage just isn't there. But on a setup like this, whereby we've got it on a healing bubble car, where we can just dip it in out of combat really easily, we can just make use out of that carcass perk. It's really, really quite nice. So I figured I'd show the usual, 6 PvP games, just to see how it does. And to be honest, it did really well today. It's not a meta weapon by any means, but it just goes to show that even when you have a bad gun in Crossout, there are combinations in Crossout that you can put them on whereby it will vastly improve the weapon. So even if it's not a meta weapon, it can still make it pretty decent. And to be honest, the build is really quite decent. So we'll jump into the games now, guys, and I hope you all enjoy. First game in the Thyrsus? I can't remember how this is spelled. Is it Y before the R or the R before the Y? I don't know, actually. I'll just call it the Thyrsus, because Thyrsus sounds odd. Probably like Greek mythology or something. But anyway, first game. Now this might not be the meta gun in the game, most meta gun in the game, but we've got basically everything we can to help it out. We've got cloaks, we've got shields, we've got jockey. What else we got? That's pretty much it. So hopefully this does. Alright. What the hell? Comet. I just jumped on a comet, didn't I? Shield. Thank you. Get me out of here. Oh, he's still looking at me, okay. Gun. Well, we didn't do terrible. Well, not doing terrible, I should say. Don't want to jinx myself. Heal. I would like to kill him so I can heal off of him. Oh wait, nothing's actually... nothing's hurt enough to heal. Okay. I got my my Thyrsus shot back, that's nice. Excuse me, mate. Mate, just get out of the way, please. Alright. Our cloak is gone, but everything else is fine, and there's a comet player left, I believe. What do you got? Nice. Okay, well, the first game was much better than I expected. Hey, old mate. So hopefully we can keep up. Nice thing about CroSSOUT is that it's very fast. Mario. I need to push this doctor guy. He's gonna strip my entire bloody team at this rate. Nice, right, he's gone. I did hurt a bit though. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna heal everything off these guys. Wait, where's the corpses? Oh, it's down here. Oh, that feels so cool. Healing everything. Oh man, this feels amazing. Oh, crap, he's... Okay. Thank you, Aegis. Yeah, that feels amazing. I can just chill here, look, and just heal the entire gun. To be honest, so far on this setup, yeah, the gun feels decent. Like, pretty good. Not like really good or anything, just yeah, pretty good. J. Kelvin. Does anyone fancy pushing those? That retro player is probably stripped already then. Right. Team, please go in. I'm just gonna push this out, I hope for the best. Go, Harvey, go! Okay. I need to push this guy quickly. Really hard to hit something that small when he's moving that quickly. Why am I getting... You should have waited, mate. Ah, that hurt. Give me your stuff. Hello, cat. This is awkward. You know, the gun doesn't feel bad or anything. It's just, especially on a setup, but it does feel like it could do with a 10%, 15% damage buff. The damage just feels a bit light. Jesus, can this build die? I'm a teammate. Okay, well, fully healed by the look of things, that's nice. I need to sneak behind these fellas. I'll jump on this guy. I am a teammate. Yeah, and now I heal everything. That's amazing. Alright, we'll call this last one then, because the wife is pouting. She wants her food early. Yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah, the gun itself, honestly, it's not terrible. It's just, I like the perk, and I like the way it plays. It just needs a little bit more damage. Nothing major. Because the entire playstyle of having single shots and then like, recouping them from dead enemies, that's really quite nice actually. That's really unique. That was annoying. No, Lou, your Aegis is not on R1. You idiot. What in the world? Raid build. Fair enough. Oh, nice, I can just chill up here and farm it there. Make it do that and I can recharge my tail off there. Gosh, taking forever. Yeah, a little bit more damage, please, devs. Like 10%. There you go, I'll just heal everything now. I'm still healing. Jesus. hell did he die? Poor guy. Poor guy. Oh, drop out. Okay, and that is it for the Thyrsus car. As you guys can see, the build and the weapon did actually pretty well overall. You can tell that the gun needs like a little bit more damage. I'd say about 10 or 15% would make it just right well balanced, not too strong, not too weak. But even even without that damage, it still did really well today. And I really like the playstyle, the making the most out of the carcasses thing, because on a dog like this, you can cover the map. The Kronos is incredibly fast, so you can get around the map nice and easy. If someone dies, you can heal your entire build off of them and recharge your stacks of your shot stacks. So that's really cool. And yeah, I think if the devs would just buff this a little bit, I think it'd be a really nice playstyle on CrossOut. But hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you for tomorrow.